slicer right there. She's holding Maggie's hip.
Maggie seems okay at this point.
Yeah, but now, like, the hip grab there is what it's holding that calf slicer. And then she goes and tries to grab the choke with at the same time.
Why'd Maggie put her back over the top of her? It seemed like she put herself in the worst position.
Yeah, I think she couldn't. I think she couldn't move anymore. Like her hips were bent. She couldn't move anymore.
Oliveira hit something like that once in the UFC.
Similar,
yeah, very similar. I think he was going for the neck, and the person was like, "All right, it's too much."
Yeah, but hey, she's showing to everybody what it takes to win there. She's finishing everybody at 18 years old.
Bro, it's the John Danaher effect. You go into that room, it's just phenoms over and over again. They don't stop training. They train 7 days a week, and they just drill nonstop. They're so good.
Yeah.
Danaher's an amazing coach.
Yeah.
Another finish, Brianna St. Marie, Von Flue choke.
That's crazy. Like, to see traditional jiu-jitsu with modern jiu-jitsu in pure jiu-jitsu inside the UFC like that, it was crazy. I couldn't believe that was happening, because you see this happening in MMA all the time. But in jiu-jitsu, it's not very common, because it's like I was saying, traditional with modern jiu-jitsu blends together. And
I've never seen anything like it.
That kind of shows how Brianna has a high level IQ.
And it's so sneaky.
Well, you can see it already,
so
right?
Sneaky.
You can see her arm was stuck. It's strapped under the chest of her opponent. She starts driving the shoulder pressure. There was nothing she could do. It was nasty.
It's one of those things that you tell people. If you're holding onto a guillotine, they start going to side control. You have to let go.
Let it go, yeah.
But
They
people
don't do
who
much
are they don't
PJJ,
let
I
you
gotta
let go.
admit.
The people that
That's
are really
100%. Like the 205-pounder. What was it?
Oh,
Vince St. Preux.
He was good at it.
Yeah, I think he hit it more
But they
than
told me all the MMA I know.
Hanato Canuto quickly becoming one of Fight Pass Invitational's
plenty of Muay Thai
fighters and getting it done again last night.
He's fun, he's creative, he's risk-free. He goes in there, he doesn't care if he lands in a bad position. He'll find a way to readjust and be in a good position all the time. And I think he had an injury leading up to this match, but he went in there and everybody got so excited when he's on the mats, and he just murders people.
What's the guy in the Gray's name? Do you remember?
Oliver Taza.
Yeah, he trains with them.
He does, yeah.
But even the decisions last night were really good. Like, there was one where the kid got a decision, but he just kept jumping on the guillotine. Thought he had it 6 times.
Ronaldo Jr.
Yeah, Ronaldo. I was like, man, this is over. But the guy just was so calm and patient that he got it done. It was crazy.
And that's the thing, too. Like, for us on the business side, we pay them almost the same amount of money to finish than we pay for them to show. So there's only show money and finish money.
Yeah,
there's no win money.
Awesome.
You know?
Yeah.
So you go out there, you got to finish. So he kept fighting for his finish bonus.
He kept getting to that guillotine, man, and he would get it tight.
He did a couple of times, yeah.
How about the main event? Victor Hugo defeats Nicky Rod, making him 4-0 against him. This was the main event last night.
That was incredible.
Nicky Rod got beat last night. He had
Nicky
Rod had built this like he had built it on this like. Everybody thought he's the man.
Yeah.
And then this dude goes and beats him again, but dude been beating him the whole time.
Yeah. Nicky is in a great momentum now, but it seems like Victor, with his agility,
You got the takedown.
he's 170 pounds and he's so fast. Look at that.
Because Rod, I mean, he was a decent wrestler, I think. I think he wrestled out in Jersey.
Yeah.
Yeah,
this
he's good.
Oh, man.
His foundation was built by Danaher, too.
Oh,
Nicky's.
yeah.
I watched this big guy.
The Henzo's.
I saw this big guy walking into the arena. I didn't know who he was, but we shared a moment. We walked past each other and we made eye contact and we hugged, Chris.
Oh.
And I said, man, you go have fun tonight. I had no idea he was in the main event. Then I watched him walk out. I was like, yo, that's the guy I was hugging.
Did you have the nipple covers on?
Chris, stop with the.
Do you always have nipple covers on?
Oh my God, with the
Important
We
question.
broke last night that Mikey Musumeci, William Tackett, Mason Fowler all going to be competing at the next Fight Pass. What can we expect from
Man, it's going to be insane. Like, you guys can see, we bring in the best grapplers to the UFC. And, hey,
Mikey better put on a show this time, though. He better. Because last time, man, he need to go put on a show.
He kept fighting for the same thing.
Yeah, the same move. He got to go mix it up a little bit, Mikey.
He has to. But, you know, he's good, and it's so hard to match him against anybody because he beat everybody, you know?
Yeah.
So, like, now it's kind of hard to bring people in to challenge him because he just beat everybody. But we got new talent in there, and we have, you know, a whole strategy for jiu-jitsu in the UFC.
Yeah.
And we have the blueprint. I mean, like, the UFC knows what it takes to build superstars and to bring the best in here, and we just copy what the UFC did to MMA with jiu-jitsu, and it's working very well.
You guys
If it's
are
like last night, I'm
crazy.
in. If it's like last night, I'm in.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm telling you, it was sick.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was sick.
Well,
We-
we're looking forward to the next event. Claudia, thank you so much
Thank
for
you.
joining us
Thank
here.
you
And
for
I'm
having
sorry
me,
for
guys.
all the shenanigans.
Thank
I know
you.
it's not very professional.
It's
when you
fun.
step
I'm
on
just
this
laughing.
step. You brought a big level of professionalism.
She likes that.
Yeah, she actually kind of like,
like
I'm
a-
just making sure.
She brought us up a level.
She brought that. She
young like us, having a good time.
leveled us up a little
I
bit.
was laughing. Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Claudia.
Thank you for having me here.
All right, thank you, Claudia. As always, we would like to thank one of our presenting sponsors, Stake.us, America's favorite social casino. Sign up today using the code WAYIN. That is Stake.us. Khalil Roundtree is in the house.
How you doing?
Man,
Hi, Laura.
thanks for joining us.
Good to see you too.
Yes.
Khalil.
Hey guys.
Not too far of a trip for you, right?
No.
Yeah, this works
10-minute
out.
drive.
Yeah,
Yeah.
perfect.
Well, there's clearly no better guy to talk to about Alex Pereira than you, since you were the last man that stepped into the octagon with him and put on a fight of the night type performance against the champion. What are your thoughts on what we're going to see here coming up on Saturday night at T-Mobile Arena?
Man, I've had many different thoughts. You know, I look at both, both guys. We all know that, Uncle Ive is worthy, of this fight, and we know what he possesses. But I don't think that we've seen the end of Alex. I don't think we've seen the peak of Alex either. So, in my opinion, it's really just like a toss-up. I'm hoping that Alex wins because eventually I'd like a rematch, and that would be cool, and that's what I'm working towards. But to be honest, like I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if Uncle Ive got the win.
Really?
Have you trained with Uncle Ive before? Because I know he trains out in Vegas. You're out here in Vegas.
No, never trained. No,
Really?
No. Never
Gotcha.
trained with him before.
Do you think I don't know if I'm going out of order, but
You are, but go ahead.
you
It's
are.
fine.
Screw you.
It's fine. They're
Go
telling
with the
us.
flow.
they always make
Get
me
with
go
the
last.
program, Ivan.
Yeah, my bad. I'm creating my own program. I mean, what's your
He
like?
doesn't
We
work
haven't
here
seen
much
Uncle
here
Ive.
anymore,
We haven't
but-
seen Uncle Ive really wrestle that much in fights, other than when his calves were all beat up from Jan Blachowicz.
Yeah.
Do you think do you think he's going to implement the wrestling? And if he doesn't, do you think he's good enough on the feet to be able to make it a close fight or be able to get a win just on the feet, just striking?
I mean, here's just my honest outlook. From what I've seen on a striking perspective, I don't see
How much
them
does
matching
Khalil
up
Roundtree
equally
weigh
in that
at the
department.
moment?
We haven't seen much of the wrestling, but we do know that he's a strong guy.
I wouldn't
we know,
recognize him, but I
he's a
haven't
tough guy, he's
seen-
a strong guy.
It's the first UFC I'm
so
watching in
maybe
a
this
long
is the
time.
fight where he really brings it out, and then that's why I'm saying, like, I wouldn't be surprised if he brought that against Alex. It looks like Alex been working on his wrestling, so hopefully enough to to secure the win. But I don't know, man. It's
Here in Greece, they leave
when it
the
comes to a
naked.
striking match, I'm going to give it to Pereira. I was in there with him, and the guy just hits different. He really does. And so, yeah, I'm really excited to watch this fight. I'll be there.
Look, the calf kicks, because Uncle Ive has struggled with calf kicks before in some of his fights. Do you see, after being in the cage with Pereira, how the calf kicks, is it really that much different than everybody else's calf kicks? Do you see that as a huge X factor in this fight?
I think that he throws them in a tricky way. Like he's pretty consistent at landing them. During the fight, I know he landed a few on me, and I think some of the commentators thought that it was affecting me.
How's
Maybe
that?
it was, but I've been calf kicked before in fights where I'm like, I can't take any more of these. And in that fight, I wasn't. That thought didn't necessarily go through my through my brain. So I think it can be an effective tool. I mean, especially the way this guy throws him, and he does kick hard. Like everything that he does, you can add a little extra percentage to it as far as like the power and the speed and the IQ.
Even the jab.
The best way
is
to
really what
condition
damaged me. Like,
your
his
shins
jab, the one that split my eye in the third round, like
For
hit,
kicking?
like a little bit past halfway in the third round.
Skating.
That's what changed the
Or
dynamic
kicking
of the
bamboo
fight,
trees.
you know?
But
I've watched
in
it
lieu of no
1,000
bamboo
times.
trees,
It
just
wasn't necessarily
dish, dish, dish,
all
dish.
cardio. It was like as soon as he established that stiff jab and he got his distance, man, I was pretty shocked,
Yeah.
and it split my eye. My eye went blank, I couldn't see out of it, and I was like,
I never would have been able to start training that all this stuff in my
and then so I'm
30s
thinking
if
about
it
the jab,
hadn't been
getting calf kicked.
decades
He's
of
got a good way of
eating
dressing up.
concrete.
He's got a really good corner.
And was the
Oops, wrong way.
anticipation of the left hook that crazy?
Focus
Were you
chicken. Focus
thinking about
chicken.
that? Like you get hit with the jab, but then you're worried about, oh crap, the left hook is that dangerous, or was that not that big of a factor?
Yeah, I definitely highly considered the left hook, in preparation and in training and strategy. I knew I just didn't want to get hit by it.
Yeah.
You know, so I did my best to stay away from the left hook. We've seen what the left hook can do against everybody. So that would be a smart thing, you know, for Uncle Ive and his corner is to like definitely avoid the left hook. Don't sleep on it.
Always cut away.
But yeah, man, I've got nothing but good things to say about Alex and his skill and his corner and how they, you know, how they run their camp. So again, it's going to be a very exciting fight. I won't be surprised on the outcome of either one because I do believe that both guys are great fighters. But like I said, I'm hoping for Alex to pull out the win.
We talk about the aura a lot, right, of Alex Pereira, but this week he acknowledged that without saying it this way, you probably handled that better than any of his previous opponents. He looked at you and saw someone who was kind of ready to meet him almost aura for aura or energy for energy. What's your advice to Ankalaev in terms of like that aspect of the game it's not something we can look at on paper? What were you doing that made him recognize, oh man, this is a different character, this is a different guy? You know, I don't think that I can necessarily give advice, but what I can speak to in that is that right now for me, and the reason why I always wanted to fight Alex and stuff is my heart, my mind, everything is set on being the champion. And so it didn't matter who was in front of me, whether it was, you know, Alex or whoever else. I came bearing that energy as like, no, I'm here to take what's mine or what I'm going after, you know, and that was just radiating through me. So, you know, that's what he felt. You know, it's not, I didn't have any strategy. I wasn't thinking about, you know, I got to fake this guy out or I got to show him that he's not going to intimidate me. No, I was literally there. Just internal, 100% prepared for the moment and ready to take the belt.
On the biggest stage that you ever had in your career, you put on the performance of a lifetime, and people will, for years, give you credit for toughness, durability, and all that you did. But ultimately, you have to move forward, right? And you're moving forward with Jamal Hill.
Yeah.
What do you make of that fight, and where do you think that win puts you if you can get a victory over a guy that was a former champion?
You know, I'm very happy about this fight. I think that this fight really is going to help me. A win over Jamal Hill really helps me to secure that position in the top 5. You know, I think I beat Jamal Hill, and there's no more question about what number should be next to my name. You know, and so it's a very important fight for me. I'm not looking past Jamal Hill. I think that, you know, the things that he's done, he's still growing. It's trial and error in this game sometimes, you know, and you take some losses and you make some adjustments. And I think that, you know, he's still probably doing that. So, you know, with me and what I'm training in, a win over Jamal Hill, I feel like puts me in the top 5. And my goal,
we learn from our losses.
If Alex remains the champion, I know he's got other things going on, but my mind is like, I want a rematch. You know, like that's just when it comes.
Failure is how we learn.
You want to go back in there.
So trial and error. It's all about the errors.
I honestly do. Like,
how we learn.
It's nothing that I'm afraid of. I don't mind getting into that same type of fight with him. I've seen it. I've watched it. I know the adjustments that, you know, that I need to make. I learned so much from that fight, man.
That's when fighters look
learned so much
silly
about myself,
when they make the same mistakes. When they fight the same fight as last time.
Hard until the last one. You know, like it's not like I was slowed down.
And make the same mistakes.
Oh no, I would do those punches if I just would have stepped closer a little bit. You know, they were still dangerous.
That's when Dana puts you right here, right?
I really think that if he's the guy to, you know, that nobody can beat, I really do think that, and I know that I can beat him. And so, you know, that's just my vision. You know, I'm going for the belt. I want to be the champion. I'm doing the work that it takes. That's all that I'm focused on in my life right now. And the fight against Jamal Hill is just the next step in making that dream come true.
Well, let me ask you this: if you get that opportunity again, DC told us that your game plan was to wrestle more than you did. Would you do that this time around against Alex?
You know, I think that I would definitely consider mixing it up a little bit more. And, you know, like I said, I learned a lot from that fight. It was more, I made a promise to the fans before that fight that I wasn't going to shoot for a takedown. And
do you see takedowns in there against him?
I didn't really, like I didn't really see this
Good
opportunity
question.
to like really take a secure shot. It more would have been like a
That's what you
desperation or
wasn't looking for
diving
them?
shot or just doing it just to see. But,
Result of the training.
That can be a problem for Goliath too. Not seeing those shots.
yeah, I mean, they are hard to see. The guy's got great stance. He's got great footwork, great movement. He stays, he stays really balanced throughout the fight, all while just like maintaining and elevating this IQ like round by round. It's crazy, but I think that I would, because of what I'm doing now, and I just want to progress and I want to just be an all-around good championship level fighter. And I've been working a lot of my wrestling, and I've been working a lot of my jiu-jitsu and just being able to mix up things and make certain decisions when I need to and have more tools in my bag. So if
I like to leave a little bit of meat on the wing.
win, if that opportunity presents itself, then yeah, this one is about me getting the belt now. And not that it wasn't before, but I promised the fans that I was going to strike. And now this time, the promise will be that I'm going to promise fans that I'll get the belt.
Khalil Roundtree, you got a lot of time left in the fight game, but when you choose to do so, I think he'd be a damn good commentator.
Yeah, he
I mean, Weidman in DC,
younger
they
than
can't
him.
make
No
the
black,
wing
I don't
show
need no
one
more
day.
black commentators.
Hey,
Come on, man.
I don't
These
need
guys
DC,
good.
Come on.
They start taking my spot.
No. Together,
Khalil, I
man.
want you.
Together.
Khalil, I want you.
Man
Khalil,
up.
Khalil, I want you. Do the contender series.
Let's do it.
Khalil,
Oh,
thank you,
okay,
man.
they try to say I lost my black card because I was up here rapping with 3 white dudes.
No, because you were wearing nipple
No,
covers.
because you were wearing nipples.
Because I wore nipple cover.
Yes.
Yeah,
I lost my
show him.
card.
DC, show him.
Where are they?
Yeah,
Do we have a
can I see it
replay
really
of him
quick? Do we
removing
have
the nipple
this
covers?
before I go? Can we see? Why?
They're
DC?
flowers.
I know it's just.
Why,
I don't
DC?
know, man. I gotta
It
stop
was a
this
problem.
shit. I gotta stop this shit, Khalil.
He was excited
Free
for
the
fight.
nipple, my man. Free the
Oh, yeah.
nipple.
Oh,
Oh, Khalil, watch
here
it.
is.
Look. Watch this.
DC.
That's not Photoshop. That's real deal.
Bro.
Khalil, don't think about it.
Yeah.
Khalil, don't think about it. Don't think
Will
about
the
it.
community have him back after that?
You know what? My side of the community, where I represent, yeah, absolutely,
I'm a
DC.
pillar of the community.
Yeah, DC. Everything you've done,
Lafayette, Louisiana.
everything
I
you've
got-
done
I got
for
some
us,
explaining to do.
you're paving the way, so we can't.
That's
we
my
can't
brother
keep it
right
around.
there. You see that?
There's a portion of the community that's going to love that. All over it. All over it.
John Dan, you know what's crazy, Dan? I actually am a pillar for my people. I don't know what you are.
I'm a pillar for my people. All the Norwegians out there.
Hey, Dan.
No way, stand up.
Hey, listen, Dan. Every single retirement home in Florida, they
here
are
we
really rooting for you
God
at 60.
damn
As a
Khalil,
60-year-old white
Khalil,
man.
real guess. Real guess. He likes to call me 60. How old do you think?
Doesn't he look like he's 60?
Real guess?
Real
Yeah,
guess.
real good.
60.
Be honest.
53.
God damn it.
Told you! Told you!
49, Khalil, for the love of
I
God.
was trying to give you. Well, here's the
And
thing.
he's got makeup on.
And he's wearing makeup, Khalil.
No, here's the thing.
And he's wearing makeup.
You need to burn up.
I just said that because my coach is 60. He's like in the best shape of his life, all this stuff. So I always think high. I don't know.
Oh, because.
How old
I
is
got it.
Weidman?
It's the
Yeah.
maturation.
Weidman?
Oh boy, we're gonna do all of us.
Oh, wow. Look at you puckering?
Weidman's 47.
Why are you making?
He's right. He's
What
right.
about me? What about me? What about me?
He's not
DC, you're 54.
This is great. Now I feel better. Thank
He's
you.
being honest about what he's
Don't
seeing.
don't do me.
Yeah, do
don't do me
psycho.
dirty. I love Mia.
Laura,
You know the truth. You probably know.
38.
29.
Oh yes.
Cleo,
Yes.
she's
This
married.
guy.
42.
I hate her.
He's flirtatious. He's already.
I'm not flirting with Laura. Look, dude.
42.
Come on. No,
82,
honestly, like,
1982.
Laura's got great skin.
I've got
We're the
great
best.
skin.
We're
Look at my
special.
fucking, look at my face.
We're
dude.
different.
This shit's made for TV.
Can we use a little bit of like retinol, some hyaluronic
Hyaluronic acid.
hyaluronic acid?
Yep.
Is that the key? It's called hyaluronic
Have
acid.
you seen?
Hey, guys,
Okay.
Khalil's done. I'm done. Khalil, get off.
Check it out, April 26th, guys. Check it out.
Yeah, let's go.
You're
This
off my
could be a
TV
fun
show,
show.
Roundtree
Khalil.
Jr.,
You know
Jamal
what this
Hill.
show- you know what this show's
In
called?
Kansas City, right?
Yes.
In Kansas
That's
City.
like Senko's home
Yeah.
field, baby.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah.
One more thing. It's TKO Takeover Weekend.
Yes, it is.
So we got PBR, WWE, and
Yeah, yeah.
How am I
Roundtree
missing
versus
that?
Hill
Oh.
all in one weekend. in
Expires
Kansas City.
today.
It's going to be
So
on.
on
It's-
the shares
discount,
are going
gotta
up at
get
that
these
point.
babies
Yeah.
carved
And
up.
And that same week, the
And in the
Royals, I think, are
freezer,
playing the
take the
Rockies. It's
spines
going to be a
out
whole week
and
in
make a
Kansas
nice
City.
broth.
It's crazy.
I'm going to come
With
just
the
to come.
spines.
I mean,
Yeah,
guys,
it's gonna be a vibe.
And the
What
next-
do we say? Like, cool.
And use that for rice, pasta, all kinds of yummy stuff.
That's how y'all
Out of the
use that.
freezer. Oh,
We're the same age, DC. We're the same age.
You said DC was 54.
Yeah, me too.
apologies to vegans and
I just
vegetarians.
turned 35.
Young boy.
Khalil, thanks, dude.
Thanks,
we're gonna
guys.
get you on the. We're gonna get you on the show.
Hey, anytime you need me, I'm 10 minutes away.
right.
You guys got my number.
You know,
Hey, did you ask me before you gave me
Tip
the
below
invitation? You
if you
know
want me to
nobody
go
comes on
vegan.
this show without asking me.
DC.
The weigh-in show featuring Daniel Cormier.
That's not what it's called.
Yes, it's called.
No one says that.
It
Yes,
is.
it is.
No one says that.
Hey,
Where'd you see
my
that?
brother? Hey, I've heard people going, hey, yo, have you guys seen that weigh-in show featuring Daniel Cormier? I've heard
I don't
people
think I've
say
ever
that.
heard anybody
No
ask
one's
that.
ever said that.
No?
They say, is that the show Chris Weidman does? And I'm like, yeah, that's it.
Outside of
Are we done? I mean,
Izzy's win over Alex Pereira, you could make the argument that that man was his toughest competition, right?
no.
Okay.
There was a tougher fight.
Well,
He's in the group.
let's talk about the. Most people think Ankalaev will be the toughest competition. All right. Who do you think ranks among his most
I enjoy this one,
dangerous
Ankalaev.
challengers? Right. When you get to Ankalaev, if
Yep.
it's just him, that's it. That's your list. But if
Yeah.
you have guys above him,
Roundtree was 3. Right?
Okay.
Roundtree
Yeah.
was 3. So I'm not saying he's not on my list.
Really,
Jan Blachowicz, it was a
really
split
good.
decision, was 2, right? Because had he not fatigued, it looked like he was going to beat Alex pretty convincingly. First round was kind of an easy win for Jan. And then Izzy knocking him out. But even that, I think Blachowicz might be a tougher fight. Sure, the result went Izzy's way, but up to
Izzy.
that point, Pereira was beaten on that assignment.
Cannot believe how.
Remember, he had a
Cannot
back
believe his age
Gonzalez
given his
finish. His leg
record.
was already beat up from the leg kicks. He was walking him down, not respecting him, trying to finish him.
So
In a face
Ankalaev
like
doesn't
that.
even make your list.
So-
you were
so-
supposed to do
well,
the list
no,
until
no.
you got to Ankalaev.
these
No,
three
well,
were
he's
tough.
next.
So these three.
Are his toughest
no.
to this point.
No.
No,
So where
where
does
do you
Ankalaev fall?
rank Ankalaev on that
Why do
list?
you always misunderstand the list?
Rank Alex
He's doing
Pereira's
other
UFC
stuff
opponent.
on the call.
No, because he hasn't joined the production calls that we do
Yeah.
every week.
Chris
Rank
and I were
Alex
there.
Pereira's opponent. We don't know what Ankalaev looks
Where
like.
do you
How can
think
we
he-
put him on a list?
Because
Where
it's
do you
called,
think he
it's a
falls on the
prediction. It's a prediction.
In terms of this list?
Right now.
Literally, the assignment was everybody, and then when you get to Ankalaev, you stop the list.
Where would he fall on your list? Would he make the list?
Is he a harder fight than Jan?
Man, I saw Jan.
The answer is yes.
I would say no.
What?
He lost a split decision.
Ankalaev, but Ankalaev took
Until
down
now, maybe,
Blachowicz.
maybe when we get through Saturday, I'll have a different opinion. But in terms of just guessing right now, I've never seen him in there with anybody tougher
That's
than
the
Jan.
whole point of this list.
But you saw Pereira versus Jan, and then you saw
And
Jan
Jan was
versus
beating Pereira outside of getting fatigued.
and Ankalaev
Yeah, I
beat
will.
Jan.
I will.
All right, Stanko, can you show us a real list?
With wrestling.
I will show you what a real list looks like, okay? A real list is very, very short. And it's going to be number 1, Israel Adesanya post getting TKO'd by Pereira. That motivated him in a way that nothing else did. And Izzy went out there, a man on a mission, unlike anything I've ever seen. And number 2 is Magomed
Let
Ankalaev.
me look at this email, man.
And that's where the list ends, because that was the assignment.
My
is
fingers are going numb
list
from the
his
cold. I
toughest
can't find a
opponents
tendon.
until you get to Magomed Ankalaev.
No wonder you were a 4.0 student.
Yeah,
I go
we-
from
we have-
4.0 to a 2.0.
we
but
have
I'm
the
still
same-
curious
I
about
was
your
like a
list.
4 or 5.
Is it my turn?
Yeah.
We have the same list. I went Adesanya in the second fight, his motivation and everything. Listen, he knocked him out. Boom. That's the hardest fight he's ever had. And then Ankalaev. I think because he had fought Jan, that was his toughest fight, other than losing to Adesanya. Split decision, he got out-wrestled.
Why is this so hard for you?
Because you know what Pereira
So
told
I
me
think
yesterday?
Ankalaev
'Cause
is number
look,
2.
I'm talking to Pereira, and he goes, what if I'm his toughest fight? How do you know he's going to be my toughest fight? He goes, this is all guess. It's all a guess.
That's what we
we get
do.
paid to do.
Yeah, but still, I understand that. But it's like, Alex goes, maybe I'm his toughest opponent.
It might be.
Everybody keeps saying he's my toughest.
That's
What
probably-
about Jan Blachowicz?
He's definitely
What
his
about
toughest.
Israel
Well,
Adesanya?
they
agree.
can both
He's
be
toughest.
true.
He's the
They can
champ.
both be
Yeah.
true.
No, but why? But the champion feels that we are doing it so much in terms of like this guy's gonna be such a problem that he has to ask himself. He's never seen nothing like me.
He hasn't.
But everybody's
true.
trying to dethrone the champ. It's understood that he will be the toughest opponent to Magomed Ankalaev.
I'm not saying that Magomed's not going to be the toughest, but again, it's rooted in guess. I know how Jan Blachowicz. I believe that if Jan Blachowicz fought him anywhere else,
That's all.
not at altitude, and he might actually beat him.
But did you see what Magomed Ankalaev did to Jan Blachowicz?
Yes,
What
but-
did he do?
it was a pretty.
It was a
On-
very
on
close
top,
fight.
on top of it. Now
Hey,
listen.
it was a draw.
It was a draw.
I mean,
Okay.
But,
it was a draw.
but we saw the
But in
wrestling
the
aspect.
wrestling, yeah,
and
the
Jan
wrestling
did that
aspect,
to
he
Pereira.
absolutely
Ankalaev
But it
did
was a
that
draw,
to
right?
Jan.
Essentially, we're mixing both together.
Apples and oranges.
Apples and yeah, there you go. Apples and apples.
You guys want to play another game?
Yeah, we can.
How drunk are you, Chris?
We haven't really drunk.
I got to take a piss.
This is
so
called
bad.
lollipop deodorant.
There's
You
a
have
lot,
lollipop
that's
in
a
one
lot of
hand,
fluid in the system.
you have a stick of deodorant in the other.
I don't have to take a dump. though.
RJ's
doing?
passing them out. Let's take a look at the example
Laura,
here
you
really
don't
quick.
like
Oh, wait, what do we have to do here?
Just watch this.
Deodorant. Lolly. 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 Dio. Dio.
So someone stand behind us?
Dio. Dio.
Are we all
Lolly.
at the same time?
Lolly. Dio. Dio. Lolly. 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 Dio. Lolly. 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 Dio. Dio. Lolly. Dio. Switch hands. Lolly.
That's not fair.
No, that's it. I'm done.
All right, so you guys get
That's
the gist. You're
neuroplasticity.
supposed to
We
smell
going
the
to
deodorant. You
The
lick the
older you
lollipop.
are,
RJ's
the
gonna
more
roll.
you're gonna
All
fail
at
at
the same time,
that.
right? Unsheath. No, one by one.
Also,
let's go
diet and
on.
other things
Okay.
are a factor.
Oh, order, Dan.
Let's have Weidman
long are we
go
going
first.
for?
Let's have Weidman go first.
All right, so
All right, can we put the clock up, please?
Sleep,
Lolly,
whatnot.
Dio.
He's been
Lolly,
drinking.
Dio. That's
This
how
is
we're
not going to
do
go
it.
well.
I'm talking.
Fast.
Here we go. Lolly.
Whoa.
Lolly.
You made me uncomfortable.
I mean, come on.
No, just suck, like just.
Lolly.
Just lick it.
Just a lick.
Dio.
Golly.
Keep croning it.
Dio.
Touch it.
what?
Dio. Lolly.
Faster.
Lolly. Dio.
That was a flick.
Dio. Lolly. Lolly. Dio. Lolly. Dio. Lolly.
Switch hands.
Dio. 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 Lolly. Dio. Lolly.
It's
Lolly.
too slow. He's going
Yeah,
too
he's
slow.
going
Let me
really
do it.
slow.
It's not challenging.
Let me do
Lolly.
it. Let me do
He's
it.
Dio.
thinking about it.
Let me
Lolly.
do Laura.
Thinking
Let me
about
do
it.
Laura. Let me do Laura.
You're gonna.
Dio.
Okay.
I'll do Laura.
Dio.
That was two fails.
I'll take that.
I got Laura. I got
Your
Laura.
rhythm was too predictable. No, I'm
I
just
gotta break my
Tell me when.
timing, you know?
Whenever.
Hey, give me the clock.
Oh, we got the clock up?
Wait for the clock and go.
Lolly. 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 Heel. Lolly. Heel. Lolly. Lolly.
I thought you were supposed to put the light
Deal.
up in your mouth.
Deal. 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 Lolly. Lolly. Deal. Lolly. Deal. Lolly. Lolly. Deal. Lolly.
Oh damn it.
Deal.
Wait, stop. Hold. Reset.
Lolly.
No timeout.
She's fatiguing.
Deal. Deal. You almost put it in your mouth. Lolly.
Like a
Deal.
rat.
Deal. Deal. Lolly. 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 Deal. Deal. Lolly. Lolly. Deal.
5 seconds.
Deal. Deal. Lolly. Deal. Lolly. Deal.
I need
Good
to.
job, Laura. That was good.
Wow.
Are you supposed to? You don't have to close your eyes.
All right, let me get. I want to get
My guy.
Cormier.
It helps.
All right, you do DC.
Make him,
Yeah, so you
make
can
him
do it
switch
slow,
halfway
like-
through.
Oh, I gotta take a
Yeah, the
piss so
switch
bad.
is a
Make
big
him
one.
switch.
Knock that punch.
All right.
All right, Weidman, you can go take a
Move
leak
forward,
right after
move
this.
forward, move forward. No, see you see
Gotta
in the
get,
back.
get
Bring
in
it back
zone,
up there.
DC.
Probiotics.
All right. Can we get the
Working on
clock
it.
up, guys? There it is.
Smell it. Lick it. Now you should put it in your mouth. I think it's better.
No.
All right.
Speed. You want speed?
All right, you ready?
Lolly, 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 Dio, 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 Dio. That lolly, lolly, Dio,
You gotta sniff it, bro.
lolly, 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 Dio, Dio, lolly, Dio. Lolly, 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 Dio, 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 lolly, lolly, Dio, lolly, Dio, lolly, Dio, 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 lolly.
It sticks. It sticks.
Lolly, 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 lolly.
Now he's
lick
all
it,
kinds
lick
of
it,
confused.
Lick it.
Lolly, 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 lick it. Dio,
Tell him
Dio,
to lick. Tell him to lick.
lolly,
again.
lolly, lick it, lick it.
Oh my God.
Oh wow. World-class athlete.
Yeah, you see
It's
that?
the right.
RJ,
we gotta
get
out of
him.
here.
Get him.
Pretty impressive.
It
Weidman's
starts
going
to
to the
smell
bathroom.
by.
Okay.
Ugh.
I
Here we
feel like
go.
This is gonna give you a little bit of fluid. All right, so lick, snip.
Lick and snap. All right. Clock. Here we go. Lolly.
What?
Oh, Oh, you're killing 5 seconds of it. Lolly. 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 Dio. Lolly. Lolly. Lolly.
Stop making that
Dio.
noise.
That was Dio. Dio.
Okay.
Dio.
Is that an apple blow pop?
Lolly. Dio. 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 Lolly.
Make him
It was
switch.
probably the greatest thing in the world to me
Lolly. Dio.
during my childhood.
Switch hands.
Dio. Lolly.
Switch
Dio.
hands.
Lolly. 3 Dios and a Lolly. Lolly. Dio.
He's not, but the problem is he's
Dio.
not reacting right away.
Dio.
He's taking his time.
Dio.
He's like,
Dio.
listen,
Dio.
stop, wait.
Yeah, you're just going. You're just
Yeah,
aiming.
very sort of.
Dio. Lolly. Dio.
Well,
Lolly. Lolly. Dio.
Oh, he's terrible. You're not good, Hell.
Dominated. It is hard not to
Did
stick
I
with
win?
the other,
Did I
right?
We
win?
dig it on the road.
It's hard to tell, like,
I think
that's a good game. I
That
don't
was
feel like it
pretty
really resonated.
No, he said it won. Did I win?
it's not my. Can we get a ruling? They can't all be gold.
A few slices.
All right, I don't think we had a winner. I think that game kind of flopped, to be honest with you, because nobody stuck the deodorant in their mouth.
No one was keeping score. That's why it
You
sucked.
guys are just too good.
All right, let's go back to our
You guys should
March
eat
Madness.
deodorant for funny.
We're in the Elite Eight,
Okay.
and you're gonna get a play since Weidman's
I'll
not
be
here.
Weidman
And we have
in the role of Chris Weidman.
Islam versus Leon. That's a #1 seed against a #9 seed, right? So this is our pound-for-pound bracket based on the UFC rankings in March Madness format. We're in the Elite Eight, and it's Leon versus Islam. DC, we'll start with you.
Bensonhurst.
Yeah, Alex.
Google it.
Alex weighed in.
Oh, we did?
Everyone's weighed in.
I'm a little hammered.
I think we're good.
I'm Monaco.
I think we're good.
9%.
I take
Kicks.
Makachev. I'm
Yeah.
taking Makachev,
Same.
yeah. I'm
Yep.
taking Makachev.
Me too. Moving on.
That's very confident, guys. Okay.
Ooh, our
That's a good fight.
Georgian
Silence.
brothers, Ilya Tapuria against Merab Wallace.
At least everyone has a lolly. I'm gonna carve the next
So
chicken.
earlier.
I think.
To my
I think. I might.
These were.
Rob doesn't need to take you down to win the round.
Discount.
Yeah, that's the
Here's the
thing.
deal.
All he
Here's
has
the
to do is just shoot
you?
and make you. He just
so
has to
I-
shoot and make you be defensive
Grab
before
the
you do
ball.
anything.
Here's the problem. We've seen Merab hurt by
Well,
Marlon Moraes. He's hurt by
exactly.
Marlon Moraes. He's getting hurt by Ilya before he can get put out of there.
If
Ilya's
Ilya
not
could,
letting him off the
if
hook.
Ilya could not just defend the takedowns of Merab, but punish Merab for shooting, then it's Ilya easy.
what do
I'm
I
taking
see
Ilya.
happening?
All right.
I'm taking Ilya.
5
Tapuria.
chickens.
4 seed advances versus
That had a
the
30%
5 seed.
discount on them out the
Volkanovski
factory.
against
20% on
Charles
top.
Oliveira.
How much did I say?
11-14 match. That's always fun, right? We always love those, Dan. Because we watch March Madness.
2 low seeds.
And all you need is a freezer.
Go.
Do I have to go first?
Yeah, you go.
I think I'm under the same size.
The later the fight
Charles.
goes.
I'm taking Volkanovski. No,
No.
Tapuria.
No, we took the bird.
It's Topuria.
It's not a 10.
Hey guys, I think I'm gonna take Volkanovski this one.
Okay.
The longer the fight goes, the
Yeah, I
better
think
it's
it's
going.
Volkanovski. Volkanovski or Charles?
Is it my turn?
Yeah.
Volkanovski's pretty squared away. He was able to stop the takedowns of Islam. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Volkanovski.
Are you out of breath?
Not the
I just
laptop.
sprinted here. The
It's
bathroom was
really
so
hard
far
to
away.
find.
I went that way.
There's literally one right out the
Which
door.
trash can did you use? The hallway or
First
the
one on the right.
I think it's Volk. I think we agree it's Volk, yeah?
Yeah.
Who did you pick?
I'd said Charles, but I'm not mad at all about Volk.
Volk is just so.
He's good. He's good
Strong
everywhere.
and well-rounded.
So good everywhere.
Yeah.
I'm going Volk. All right, so Volkanovski
good play.
advances the 11 seed, beating the 14 seed. John Jones, Alexandre Pantoja. Remember, pound for pound, these guys are the exact same size as the number 2 seed taking on a 10 seed. 2 seed, we start with you on this.
I think I still got Jones. I think Jones still beats Pantoja. Good, man. He's really good. Everything that he does. Yeah.
There you go.
Jones.
All right, so I think we're all on Jones. Let's go to our final 4 now. Islam versus Ilya Tapuria, which could actually end up coming to fruition perhaps this year. Let's start with Weidman.
I'm
That's
a
a tough one.
huge fan of Ilya. I'm a huge fan of Islam too, but man, I just
Huge.
think Ilya's so good.
Huge.
I think he's very well rounded. He's going to be tough to take down. I'm going to go with Ilya.
I'm not in.
I could call it.
That's true. All right, so it's just us three.
Okay, just as hacks that don't call fights. Okay. We can be honest.
Bunch of losers.
I know, right?
Let's go.
Well, my tie break. Are you going? Would you went Ilya?
I want Ilya.
I'm gonna go Islam.
Tiebreak.
Yeah, so you get a tiebreaker.
What a great fucking fight.
Yeah.
When they put the bracket together, I was like, I think Ilya's gonna win.
And we're
it.
also imagining them at the same exact weight, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like they're the same size. So
Say
Islam's
150.
not big.
So the advantages Islam had over Volk don't exist here.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Ilya 150. So
Yeah.
Ilya, but like 15% bigger.
Yeah. That's what made me sway to Ilya.
We've only seen Islam slow down, but we haven't seen Ilya late either. So I don't know if that's an element to it. I think Ilya Taporia is the best in the world.
He is so good.
I think Ilya.
Wow.
I think Ilya hurts Islam. I don't think Islam is like Khabib level. Like his wrestling's going to destroy everything. You're not picking.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm not picking. I didn't pick.
I think that's the hype,
All
but
right,
that's not
Ilya
real.
moves on. The
Number
4
4
seed
seed.
takes out the 1 seed. We have Volk
That's the hardest one I
and
think. of.
John Jones. Senko.
This is tough because Volk is so well-rounded, and if you force yourself to imagine them being the same size, but I just gotta go.
Well, we got to give
Jones.
John Jones like
Even the same size,
3
he's got like-
inches,
yeah.
but leaner.
Even the same size, he has like a 7-inch reach.
Like a Jalen, like a Jalen Turner.
Yeah, he still has his same attributes. I know what you're saying. Yeah,
Gaethje.
that's why I gotta go Jones.
Okay. Vladimir?
Yeah, I'm gonna go Jones too.
I'm eating lollipop.
Okay.
I'm back. Yeah, I take Jones.
All right, so Jones it is.
Ding. Do-do-ding. Do-do-ding.
So now Ilya is going against John Jones in the national championship game. It is the 2 seed against the 4 seed. This is like Duke and Kansas.
Can we make this happen? Starve John Jones for a while?
Blue blood.
Are we doing it right now?
Yeah.
Right?
And I'm going first?
Yeah.
Oh,
Let's take our time, guys. I want to make sure we get this right. This is very exciting. I'm weirdly jacked. Tiger just made up imaginary match.
Sorry.
we're saying that Jones still has an extraordinary reach for whatever that size
He's
is.
proportionally still on the parameters.
Okay. I mean, Jones is faced
Proportionally strong around the parameters.
amazing wrestlers before. He's faced
Who's
guys
that?
who have.
If you guys are saying John Jones still has a massive reach advantage over everyone he's fighting,
yeah,
they're
it's
obvious
John
beat.
Jones.
I mean, it's gonna be not the same reach, but the
still, it'll
be
equivalent
something.
reach at that
equivalent
weight.
If he has-
attributes.
if he's like Jalen Turner, then nobody touches.
But with John Jones' skill, I'm
yeah,
going John
nobody
Jones.
touches. If he's like anywhere close to his size, none
Okay.
of these guys touch.
John's never met anyone with a boxing ability. That's a fact.
That's true.
And
But,
it's John.
but who have we seen
Are
really
you sure?
connect great shots? No, he's
Other
never
than
been
you, of
wobbled.
course. No, you're trying to get me set.
Yeah, I had some really good
He
boxing.
hasn't been wobbled. He hasn't been dropped. He's gone against big, strong punches before. So I think that
Yeah.
negates the boxing of
John
the,
can take such a punch.
He could take.
Sometimes
he's
you hit him and
he's
it's
such
like-
a great
Break the,
timer.
Get him on when he's on top.
Sometimes you hit him and you're like, oh my
Superman
god, that
or-
land is so clean.
The elbows.
And he's just like, okay.
And with his fragile ego,
Just slow down.
he was protected
All
a
right,
little
so
bit.
you're giving
I
it
don't
to
think
John
he
Jones.
is
I
anymore,
guess
but I think he
my
was
only question would be
a lot in
today's
the early
John
days.
Jones at his age.
See, that's the difference.
Yeah.
We don't know John
Yeah,
Jones at
that's
38.
fair.
That's
No, it's John
fair.
Jones today. This is what this
Yeah.
is. This is
Yeah,
today. This
38
is not in the
years
prime.
Appreciate the
Yeah.
play right there.
I'm just saying, like, what percentage of John Jones now?
Well, John Jones looked like a world beater the other day against
Stipe
Stipe
Miocic.
because Stipe's, was older.
Yeah.
Well, then go back gone.
Stipe's over
Not
it.
too
Just say it like it is. He's
What would
over
John
it.
Jones' game plan be?
Same
Keep
thing as
distance?
everything.
Or
Pick him apart from the outside when he
And as
really comes
Ilya
in on
tried
the
to
inside.
enter, he would
because
knee him.
Ilya, he gets in the pocket. He's looking
Yeah.
for those body
He's
shots,
gonna
little
tie up
shots.
and
John
tie up
Jones
and
will fight
take
Ilya
him down and
Taporia.
elbow the shit out of him.
John
John
Jones
Jo-
will fight Ilya Taporia the same way he fought me.
100%.
You get close, he knees you. When you're at range, he kicks you.
And you can't drag him into deep water. That's what we've seen. That's really the biggest thing about him. He's game to fight.
maybe I'm just devil's advocating, but I just envision Ilya Taporia in the
Man walks into fires for other people.
like the 4-piece combo that he would land, and Jones doesn't counter. Like he'll clinch and he'll elbow.
People he doesn't even know. People
Yeah,
who probably
RJ, so you guys
don't
see
even
it.
care.
RJ, that's all. That's all fun
Yeah,
and
we're
dandy,
going
RJ,
John. We
but
got
it's
John
over.
Jones.
John
We got
Jones.
John Jones.
All right, so John Jones is the one.
Wow.
You guys ready for a little rapid fire?
Yeah.
All right, let's go. I feel like this is coming later in the show.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. Like,
all right, little true or false. Magomed Ankalaev is the toughest test of Pereira's career.
Well, I've already pointed out that Izzy was post-knockout, so false.
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 false? I don't know.
All right, you all agree. Is the gap between Pereira and Ankalaev on the ground as big as everybody thinks?
Sorry, say it again.
Is the gap between
Yes.
the two on the ground as big as everybody thinks?
Yeah, I do think it is.
Okay.
It's just a matter
Yes,
of he does it.
we all agree.
All right, will Ankalaev get more takedowns against Pereira than Jan Blachowicz did? Blachowicz was 3 of 9 on takedowns.
I don't know that he'll need to.
What was the question?
True.
Is it supposed to be true?
I believe he's going to get more takedowns. Yeah.
Okay, bigger threat. Ankalaev's grappling or Pereira's strength?
That's the question,
Yeah.
right?
Like,
that's
what's
literally
bad- like,
what it
what's-
comes down to.
What's the biggest threat? What's the biggest factor?
Pereira's strength.
I think the biggest factor is the wrestling of Ankalaev.
I think it's the strike in the Pereira. Because every round starts with the feet.
Yep.
And if he hurts you, then you
That's
can't
where
wrestle.
that's where I went with it.
Is Pereira in trouble?
Yeah, I'm leaning in that direction as well, TC.
No, not necessarily.
In the later rounds, yeah, of course, the wrestling is going to come through.
Yes, using Joe.
Why? Because
Because
Because that
been
means
wrestled?
he's
He's been
that
wrestled?
means he's been wrestled. I don't think Ankalaev is staying on the feet, especially with the calf kicks and the power in Pereira's hands, to the 5th round, unless he's wrestling. And if he's wrestling, I think he's winning the fight.
This is easy. Buy or sell. Pereira a top 3 pay-per-view draw in MMA.
Why?
Easy. All right, yay or nay? Gaethje will be more cautious in this fight after his knockout loss to Max Holloway.
I'm saying nay. I don't think that man is cut from that cloth.
not in his DNA.
No.
Yeah, I think he's going to be cautious, but like smart. Like we've seen him in a lot of his fights. Everyone has him as this bar brawler, just throws him onto the right hands. But we've also seen him with great footwork in and out. That's how he beat Fazeev in the first fight. In the first round, they were kind of like teeing off on each other, and Fazeev was winning that. In the second and third round, he was in and out and coming in with combos.
Yeah.
Trying to get me drunk.
Yeah. I think we're going to see him more like he fought Dustin Poirier in Utah.
Okay. Right or wrong, Rafael Fazeev is the rightful favorite over Justin Gaethje.
I think that's
Wrong. 8 days notice, you can't be a favorite of a Gaethje.
Wrong, because we've seen him fight before.
Yeah.
All right, if Topuria doesn't get the title shot and the UFC doesn't want to give Arman another shot without one more fight, does a win for
Put the wings
Gaethje
tonight, I
give
think.
him a shot to fight for the title next?
It could, yes.
Make the broth.
And because, I mean, Islam's been saying his name, and they need a fresh matchup.
Yes.
Yeah,
Let's skin
absolutely.
this baby.
He would be next.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's no one else.
By the way, Islam and Gaethje both have the same agent too, so maybe that helps things just a little bit in terms of negotiation. All right, well, at least one member of the Fighting Nerds win a title next year. That's Prates, Caio Bahayo, Gian Silva, Mauricio Rufi. Sorry.
Title next year?
Within the
Within the
next
next
year,
year.
within the next 12 months.
I know 3 of them are in the top 12 of their respective divisions, but I on Caio Bahayo's poster.
Some people
I'm gonna say
stir this stuff
no,
in,
but if you were saying
but because I'm going to be
18
using it
months,
to
I would
feed
say
my
yes.
daughter,
I
Let's
think
keep
they're
it
both
out.
incredible
Keep
fighters.
the
I
broth
love watching
clean.
them fight, but I don't
Oh,
see them
fuck.
as a champion within the next year.
No, I
Yeah.
don't see it. I mean, honestly, you can be very good, but it really is impossible almost to become UFC champion. So, yeah, I mean, those guys can be spectacular and still never become champion.
All right, little rent-free moment. This is when a fighter, any fighter, is kind of living rent-free in your head because of a moment from yesteryear, something you remember them for. DC, let's start with you on your rent-free moment from the 313 card.
I just remember being in Austin, Texas when Jalen Turner knocked out Bobby Green. It was one of the scariest knockouts I've ever seen in my life. I mean, Bobby was so hurt, and he went down, and he was down for so long because of these follow-up shots. What is Gary doing?
That was awful.
Bro, like,
Harry.
I will never forget that for the rest of my career.
And then Bobby Green comes back and beats Jim Miller nicely. All right, mine is Pereira versus Strickland, because I thought Strickland was doing everything right. I didn't think he was going to wrestle him, but I thought maybe just the pressure and cardio was going to be the X factor in this fight. And then you saw that left hook, and then you realize this dude Pereira is different. You don't want to get hit by that dude.
With anything.
No.
Remember that was a big step up in competition for Pettis at the time?
Yeah.
We were just like, oh, that was...
Okay, for me, it is Curtis Blades taking on the rising star Gelton Almeida, who immediately starts shooting on the wrestler. And this right here, guys, it wasn't razors this time, it was hammers. And it was like 18 unanswered hammer fists. And Curtis Blades just absolutely pounded him into oblivion.
All right, mine's a little bit different. Back then, he was Bobby Green. Now he is King Green. But he was on the UFC 298 weigh-in show with us. Mackenzie Dern steps to the scale, and this happens.
Broth, skim it.
Mackenzie Dern hasn't had ice cream in a while. She looks fantastic.
Jeez.
Wow.
You kind of caught me off guard there. Mackenzie, great fighter. I think she's the queen of jiu-jitsu. Anybody gets on the ground with her is going to be have a long night. I just like to see her get a little bit more comfortable on her feet,
One way to put it.
and understanding what's going on there. When she gets a little more comfortable there, I think she's going to be a force to reckon with.
Tried to steer the ship. You tried to write the
He is so funny. And that Antonio Tricoli was not happy about that segment. That almost led to a little Instagram battle.
Like, here's the problem. What are you going to do? Fight him? Okay.
I think he tried to
fight. Here's the difference. If you're Antoine Tricoli, you better be able to beat him. Because if you go fight him, he might lose you on later time. Yeah. Bro, you better be able to beat that dude.
Bobby Green's gonna be talking trash to you with his hands down. That's a nightmare.
Yeah.
You don't want none of that.
A hard fight, dude, for everybody.
Yeah.
All right, last one. Back to the Curtis Blades. Because the forgotten man.
I'm a big Curtis Blades fan.
How about this ground and pound and cut that he gave Alistair Over? Best ground and pound in UFC heavyweight history, not Nick King Velasquez. Look at this. Look at these elbows.
But you remember
the striking? Do you remember his early fights?
No, show the cut. Show the
just
lip.
a college, big
Show
college
it.
wrestler.
Show it.
No.
Look at this guy.
Yo, Stipe.
People having breakfast.
But Stipe kind of did that to Alistair too. You remember that ground and pound? Just
all punches.
Like not.
And that's why I'm a big fan. I always knew he had it in him.
Social casino. Sign up today using the code WEIGH-IN.
Then become
All
this.
right, we're going to start with you on this one. If Alex Pereira wins tonight, the matchup that you want to see or matchups you are most looking forward to with the champ. What say you, my friend?
All right, so starting at number 3, going down to number 1, I'm going with John Jones. This is a fight that I think a lot of people want to see. I do think it's a really tough fight for Pereira. I'm not super excited about it, but it would be at my number 3. And then Chimaev. I mean, anybody with wrestling is what I think we all want to see. We want to see Pereira answer those questions, and that's kind of like the thing with this fight for tomorrow night is, will Ankalaev use his wrestling, and how does Pereira, deal with that? That's really like what excites me. We already seen the stand-up fights and what he's able to do there. I kind of want to see how he handles wrestling. And then number 1, DDP. This dude's been looking good, and everyone was writing this guy out for a long time, and now he's kind of came into his own. I think everybody's on the same page on how good he is. His unorthodox style, his blitzing in with his hands down and chin up and all this stuff that you would be taught not to do, he does, and it works for him. Wrestling, he's big and strong too. That would be the number 1 fight for me.
My 3 fights go like this. I think Drake Du Plessis is my 3rd most look forward to fight. And then my last 2 are heavyweight fights because of what it would mean to mixed martial arts if this guy would be chasing the 3rd championship. An interim title fight against Tom Aspinall would still be massive because he'd be a 3-division champion. Or if not
you
Aspinall,
roll your lemons before
John
you cut them.
To see him chase a
it's
potential
easier to
UFC
extract the
title at
juice out of
heavyweight in
them.
the 3rd weight class would mean so much.
If you're his coach, is this the same fights you're looking for him? Or are you going DDP and Chimaev?
If I'm looking for, as a coach, I'm taking the chance of going up to heavyweight.
Yeah.
I'm going to heavyweight, seeing if I can't make history. Something that'll never be done again. Dude, if he wins a 3rd title, or if he fights for a 3rd title, No one will ever do that again, especially as a champ.
4 years.
In 4 years.
I had the exact same list as you, except I have Dricus.
Well, that's a little too much pressure.
Pounds, and now I'm feeling bad about myself after you just made that statement, because you're right. Being the first 3-division champion is making history. I just am more excited about that Dricus matchup with him, because I want to see
Perks of the
how
Mediterranean.
Dricus reacts to him as much as I want to see how he reacts to Dricus.
But Dricus is so much smaller than him. I was in the outfield, dude. I swear I was in the outfield. Granted, Dricus was fighting, and the Lex was just there cornering. I saw them next to each other. Bro, it's not even comparable. He's humongous next to Duplessis. And he even said it to me. He goes, he's just too small. He goes, look at him. Tiny compared to Alex.
But if he fights at 205, it could look a little different.
I just sit there and think about your intelligence, DC, because you and I have the same list.
There we go.
And with the exact same explanation. So I'm not even going to say anything.
Each other. This is great.
That's it. That's all you gotta say. Just kissing the ring a little bit.
You gotta.
She's smart. She's a smart gal.
All right. You guys ready for a little UFC Pictionary?
Let's do it.
All right, do we have the boards? All right, they're coming out. Oh, here it is, the board.
I'm the worst artist of all time.
All right, here's the deal. A player's gonna pick a term from the ball without
I'd say
showing
you're
the
pretty
group. The
good
player has 60 seconds to
martial
draw
artist.
the term while the others guess. No
Mr.
letters,
Wagner?
numbers, or words allowed
Okay.
in the drawing. Whoever guesses gets a point. The teams rotate every round. The first team to get the 3
I mean,
points wins.
those Anderson Silva fights.
Sanko's my
Oh, very smart, Chris.
Yeah.
Very, very smart.
We're probably screwed, but we'll find a way to win. We'll get in their head.
Okay, Sanko's gonna draw first.
Okay.
They're gonna tell, I guess they're gonna tell Laura in her ear what it is, and then I need to guess.
Okay.
All right, so we're not guessing.
So,
Oh, I got
Are
the,
you-
oh.
So come on down so you
here.
can see, guys. You all step in front of the desk. Chris and DC off to the side. Helly obviously closer, so we can get an eyeball on it.
okay.
These can be fighters, terms, figures, anything?
Oh, geez. Okay.
Something
Okay.
UFC related?
Okay.
Okay.
I won the flag.
Well, Dan's got all the answers in his
He does not.
deal
He
there.
does not have the answers. We'll be right there, Dan. Good.
What's he holding there, RJ?
This is different. This is something else.
You don't want to overdo it because then it
Get
gets.
rid of that.
The ride's
He
bitter.
literally just went
Some
through
people
it. You know, that's the
like
other
bitter
day.
flavors, some don't.
Yeah, bring it over.
Apparently,
No,
people
no,
that
no.
have the
I'm not gonna cheat.
MOMA
And I
gene,
can't say
psychopath
anything.
gene,
You just eliminated yourself.
tend to prefer
Only DC.
Oh my God!
bitter flavors.
Yeah, he did.
You're always
Ridiculous.
cheating. Why would you cheat?
Hey,
Yes, as a gene.
Why not be the judge?
Take his belt from
Put
him.
him up there.
The belt's gone.
No, the belt's not gone.
He's been stripped.
Now,
It's just
can I not? I
a
can't
vacant
say
title.
anything.
You saw a violation.
I can't say anything.
that'll work.
From
Okay, all right.
competitiveness,
Okay.
violent nature, etc.
Timer's
Very
going.
common in boardrooms.
Oh, okay.
Higher percentage than the average population, and amongst professional athletes too. These are facts.
Oh, am I still going? No, I'm still going.
No,
I'm still
no.
going.
They reset the timer.
It's over.
Go, you got an hour. You got a minute to do as many as you can, dude.
Oh.
Is that a? What is that? Hands are up, right? One guy's hands are up, and then they're pointing to the neck. Oh, rear naked choke.
Keep going.
Why did they pick RJ?
Money. Okay. Dollar. Okay. Fuck that up.
I know it's Japan.
Again.
Why are you restarting the clock?
I can skip. Okay, skip.
Skip.
So, okay.
Okay. Stool.
Sweet.
I'll go.
Oh, there's
Okay.
only we got 4.
We got 3.
three or 4.
Yeah.
That's solid.
There's no way.
I know.
Good job replacement.
Just imagine how many you'd have gotten.
Can't believe they kicked me out.
All right. Let's go.
I'm ready.
Draw fast.
Like,
Let me get the clock, guys.
Look at Weidman with the wide base.
Yeah, people.
Bobby, you
Definitely knows
gotta
how to
move
block
so the
the,
camera
knows how to
can
block
see-
the camera.
camera has to see the
How
draw.
long? 2 wins.
That's a rooster.
It's a hand, a glove.
There you go. There you go.
Hurry up, go. Next one.
I mean, I was gonna do my research. I don't even know
Just
what's
do it. Just go.
on the card.
Yeah.
But I thought,
No, there's.
carve some chickens instead.
Come on. We're killing time. They restarted the clock. Bell,
Just enjoy the show.
Superman.
It's my favorite UFC personalities here.
Oh boy.
Superman punch.
There you go.
There you go. Go, hurry up.
Next.
Third one. There's 17 seconds.
Okay, okay.
Right, it's due. 10 seconds. 10 seconds. We got 3.
Is that a mohawk?
No, wait, no, down.
John Walker.
It's a skull, actually.
3. We got 3.
Let's go. But who said to say that?
Say a word.
Who said to say that?
No, I didn't hear
Who
it.
said to say that? You yelled, is that a mohawk?
I think it's only 2.
Laura did it. That's not my fault.
Yeah, but you said you can't talk.
I didn't talk. I just.
All right. 3-3. RJ, you're up.
Let's go, DC.
Let's go.
The back of the wall now. You guys say you're going to crush us?
Did you see Superman punch?
Superman punch. How good was that?
pretty good.
Okay, we got this. We got this. We got this.
Let's do this. I got you. Yep.
Time is running.
Is time running? No, he doesn't have a word yet.
Skip.
Oh, you can skip. You can skip.
What? I don't know what that is.
Oh, that's.
Skip.
How hard are they making?
Hey, it's got to start, guys.
I'm not. Hold on.
Dude.
Oh, wow, he skipped 2.
Go, keep going.
God damn it.
So
How am I
hard.
going to get this guy?
He's talking.
No, I'm going back to the first one. Yeah.
Is that Nate Diaz?
I like that. That's boots.
Okay.
Knuckles.
Nipple cups.
Knees. Those look like hairy testicles, big balls.
Oh, wow.
Hot balls, that's Derek Lewis!
Oh, that was good.
Oh, my God.
Wow. Wow. Balls are hot.
Why did he start at the
That's a
breast?
spider. Anderson Silva.
I don't know what the blend is, but it's some kind of
I was right.
I was right.
spicy mustard blend.
Money. Moicano.
Should have been tarantula.
Money. Crown. Not the crown. Not a halo. Bad. Conor
That might be
McGregor.
simple.
A lot of money. What is that?
Use this to deck.
What is that?
Time's up.
Ah!
That's true. Let's go.
Should I
Chris.
need? I don't think I will.
Excuse me, could you just take a step back?
All right.
Well,
3
okay.
for the
Come on,
win.
Chris.
2 will tie.
Come on, Chris.
They have
You got
5
this.
total. You guys are coming in with 3.
You got this, Chris.
Derek Lewis.
Pictionary at
Black
its
Beast.
finest.
Okay.
Weidman is the artiste.
Go, Chris.
Finest chicken in all the land. No, I don't know.
Okay, man with the face, teeth.
But it's agro certified.
Oh, that's easy. Oh, God.
I have money.
Christ, DC.
What a.
Sorry, Megan.
Just let me down, so don't say anything down.
Max Holloway.
Oh, my God.
Mouthpiece. Mouthpiece,
someone-
my bad. Mouthpiece, go.
Someone
Mouthpiece.
send that
I would
to
have
Max.
killed for now.
Mouthpiece, go.
Next one.
Wasted so much time on the fucking.
UFC champion.
Yes. Yeah, next.
Oh my.
What?
What are they?
Go. Go, just anything.
Next.
Anything, just do it. No, do that.
Oh.
Do that. Hurry up.
Nope.
Armbar.
No way! Oh, you got There's no way.
No way.
That was it. That was it.
Get the replay.
No.
Get the replay. No.
That was time.
No.
Let's go.
No.
I said, wait, yes. I just get.
Yo, that was so smart. That was so
I am
smart.
on air. You guys did get the win. I have no
Yes,
idea how
we
you
got the
that.
win.
Did I
Armbar.
say
You
that
went
on your ear?
arm.
They're
I
teammates
just want to
though.
say
Let's not.
it was championship belt. He
That's-
said UFC champion.
I said
It's
UFC
cute,
champion.
of course.
But the championship belt was the
I-
belt.
yeah.
Let's not get
Rules here.
ridiculous, RJ. Don't be
Very,
for
very
losing.
loose rules.
I don't know.
You at arm.
Bro.
Okay, armbar.
Well, first of all, I couldn't believe you didn't get the mouthpiece. Look how amazing my mouthpiece drawing is.
Let's see.
Did you guys know how? Did you guys know I was saying mouthpiece?
What's that?
Did you know I was doing
Yes.
mouthpiece?
Yes,
Oh, yeah, that was
obviously.
He should have had
Two.
that 20 seconds prior.
With 1 second to go. What? You were like, holy shit, he got it. Do it again. Run it back, run it back. Run it back. Let us see it one more time. Let us see it one more time, please.
Let's go.
Can we see it one more time? Please.
Dictionary champs.
Chris, no, we want to see it.
Oh,
that was awesome.
no,
We want to see it one more time,
no.
please. That was awesome. Chris, watch the 1 second. It was good 1 second you realized that I got it. No, wait.
What? Wait. Look at your face. Armbar.
I'd like to
1
see that
second.
final.
He says it. That was amazing.
Look at your face, Chris.
I couldn't believe it. I was all disappointed.
Crunch, crunch, crunch.
I was shocked.
You were like,
I was shocked. I was so shocked. Psycho's not happy.
oh my God.
Yeah, I didn't. At least I didn't get choked out by a girl today.
Oh my God, that was.
All right, we have one more game we're gonna wrap up with.
That was
just
awesome.
the four of you, or this is three of you guys playing on the.
Oh, that was
What
awesome.
is this?
Let's take a little look at Pass the Flower.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Oh no. What do you do?
You each hold a card in your mouth. You have some flour on it. You got to transfer it to somebody else without using your hand.
Chris, don't blow the shit in my face.
RJ's playing too.
Let's try not
Right.
to blow
Are
it
we
in each other's
just
face.
going in a line?
I'm not gonna.
So
no,
on
you
this don't side of the table, guys. So what we're gonna do is on this side of the table, right here. So you're gonna put the
I'll go first.
flour. So then you'll go on this side. Put the flour. You put it in your mouth, and then you put it on the card of the next person,
Okay.
and then you turn.
Wait, we get to pick the order.
this way.
We get to pick the order, DC.
And, okay, here we go. Here we go. And then, all right, now who's next?
There you go. You
No.
got it.
Turn.
It's kind of in your
Turn.
mouth. Get down low, Dan. Oh, Dan, you dropping it off.
It's ain't cocaine.
Dan, you dropping it off.
Go down.
Oh, jeez.
There's nothing left.
We done it.
Man is from New York.
Okay.
By the
Then drop it.
let's get a big.
All right, different
Big
order.
one.
Different order.
New order.
Big old rail
New
of
order,
flour,
right.
please.
Pure line of
In New York,
uncut.
we don't stuff.
Get in line, guys. Get away the camera.
You blew it off my face. Oh my God.
Oh, relax. Look at you in the eyes.
Get down.
Get lower.
Got locked in.
Oh my God.
Get down.
Awkward.
Oh my God. Is your motion everywhere?
It's over.
Oh, look at you, dude. Oh my God.
I was getting hit in the eyes.
Oh.
That's good.
That's it, bro.
Oh my God.
Oh, that's hilarious.
That's so funny.
For South Florida.
Look at his all
Is there a vote winner out of that?
Line of the show. Weidman. Look at me in the eyes.
Keep me in the eyes when you flour my face.
Oh, that was great. What a show. What a show from nipple covers to
You got me in
look
the
at me
eyeball.
in the eyes to you got me in the eyeballs to. By the way, everybody's feeling very evened out at this point. By the way, what a great guest Khalil Roundtree was. Zach, I'm dead serious. We need to have him be one of the analysts on the weigh-in show when Weidman
I
takes breaks.
advocate for that. I actually have thought it could be your
I agree.
Yeah, very articulate guy, well thought.
Very good.
Could I have another thought?
Sure. Would you like mine? All right. All right, that's
All
it,
four of
guys.
you guys will be back in Miami together.
We're all going to be back in Miami together. Was that next
My
month?
granddaddy
Next
taught
month,
me,
right? Yeah.
showed me how to skin a
April
whole
13th in Miami.
goat
We will
in a
all
basement.
be there together.
Fort Hamilton in
again.
Brooklyn when I
Miami.
was
It's gonna be
7.
fun. Yeah, there you go. Speaking of Miami, right there.
Play in the Grove. Play in the Grove.
Let's go, baby. Let's go. Oh yeah.
Chris starting off.
This
Hey,
was,
remember when I started the show with that nice jacket on?
Yes.
that's when you had the nipple covers.
Let's go, Chris.
Look at.
Everywhere.
No, she felt the whole Nobody licked the deodorant, though.
I know. I was really surprised by that actually.
Jeez, going ham.
Had to go fast.
Oh my gosh.
You guys killed it. Gets the win at the end. Weidman.
And DC, thanks for watching.
Look at me in the eye!
Yo, when we did that 1 second thing.
What's happening?
The king of middleweight, Isaiah Quiñones, taking on undefeated Brandon the Butcher Bordeaux.
Now we saw.
Quiñones needs to land the big one here.
We definitely got to run it back again.
It's the rematch that we have all been waiting for. Isaiah Quiñones against Brandon the Butcher Bordeaux.
Chins are going to get tested.
In the co-main, our first ever lightweight title fight.
They're going to slap each other's heads off, and we've got 2 title fights. It all goes down at the beautiful Fountain Blue Las Vegas. Here we go.
Oh, security. Security. This guy got security.
So you said on Embedded, I think that you're more invigorated than ever. Is that in part because of just the time off? You just feel...
No, I think it's mostly because I just got my ass knocked out. So, first time experiencing that, so I'm ready to come back. I'm a competitor. Wrestling, same you lose, you want to wrestle again.
Right.
There were so many instances where I missed.
By this, like, very close.
And that's the game that we play, so I have to trust in my ability to see punches and them up.
Yeah.
Thank you guys. Hey, what are you doing now? You look in shape right now.
Well, I better be.
Strong.
I better be.
Make sure you never have tarantula on your hands. What's up, man? I'm watching you every time I'm watching his videos. He have big tarantula on the hand. Like I'm arachnophobia. Like, I'm scared. I'm start thinking about I have a good skin right now, man. Man, all the best, eh?
That's my picture. Look, come and see it. This is the best picture here. Nobody had a better one than that.
Nacho's first up deck, and me and Yair are here supporting him. We'll go to war with him any day of the week, and just excited, man. we want to see each other win. Like we're all watching each other's opponents, giving each other tips, trying to help each other grow as martial artists. Nice shot. I think his biggest strength is just his attitude, mentality, and he loves the sport. Like there's guys that do it, but he does it because he loves it. And when I see him in the cage, it's just like a different person. He's like the nicest guy in the world, but you see him in the cage, he's a killer. But that's just because he loves it so much.
Listo, Marcelo. ¿Cómo andamos hoy?
Bien, todo bien,